I'm Jensen Casey, pediatric sleep consultant and owner of Baby O&I Consulting, and I am here with fact or myth. You should never wake your sleeping baby. This gets tricky because there are some instances where it is appropriate to wake your sleeping baby, and then there are some instances where you need to let your sleeping baby lie. So let's get into it. The first part that I'm going to talk about is the instance where you should wake your sleeping baby. So newborns are very sleepy by nature. They sleep somewhere between 16 to 18 hours a day. In a 24-hour period, that is a lot of sleep. So you are going to most likely have to wake them somewhere between 2.5 and 3.5 hours during the day to make sure that they are getting the feeds that they need. It's going to be a little bit more difficult the newer that they are because they are going to have a harder time rousing to get themselves ready for that nice full feed. So in that instance, with a newborn, a child under 6 weeks, you definitely want to wake them every at least 2 to 3 hours, 2.5 to 3.5 hours to make sure that they are getting the feeds that they need. And eventually that will help them with getting the ounces in that they need during the day so they can be eating less at night. It's not going to happen right away, but that's the goal. The more that you feed them during the day, the less that they're going to need overnight as they grow. On the flip side of that, there are definitely times that you do not want to wake your sleeping baby. I am not a fan of dream feeds, and there is a very good reason for it. Once your child goes to sleep at bedtime, you want that first stretch of sleep to be what they're starting to build upon and gets longer and longer. If you are waking them for a dream feed, which typically will be about the same time every night, because us as adults, we are pretty routine and we go to bed around the same time every night, that will then teach your child to wake up at the same exact time every single night. There's no such thing as an actual dream feed. Nobody can eat while they are asleep. So it will wake up your child. So that is a time that you do not want to wake your sleeping baby. You want to let them go and extend upon that first stretch of sleep after they go to bed. Another time, thinking to the very, very newborn stage, typically this is not for every child, but typically once a child reaches their birth weight, then you no longer need to wake them for feeds at night and can let them start to build on that first stretch of sleep. So once a child is home, they're back up to their birth weight, they're doing good, and they've been cleared by their pediatrician. That is very important to check in with your pediatrician first. Then you can let them sleep as long as they want, and then they will determine when they are hungry and wake up looking for that feed. So yes, you want to wake your sleeping baby during the day to keep their feeds on track and get those feeds in. You do not want to wake your sleeping baby overnight. You want to let them go and sleep as long as they want. If you have any other questions about newborns, I have the videos for you. I have a whole showcase of newborn video modules. There's 13 of them that cover nights, naps, overnights, how to start a bedtime routine, traveling, all that good stuff. So I will pop the link in below so you can access that if you are looking for more information. Let me know if this was helpful. Give me a thumbs up, comment. I'd love to know if you have any other questions about situations where it may be or not be appropriate to wake your sleeping baby.